This is Josiah Plays Rue Valley. We're gonna see if we can get some kind of progress happening here, because we're kind of stuck in a loop within a loop right now of just doing meaningless tasks. The current administration.
Come on, you thief!
It wants me
I'll break
to
you
take
open if I
another
have to.
walk through the cemetery, which I've already done, so it kind of seems like a waste of time. It seems like a waste of basil and rosemary as well.
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
I don't know what else to do, though. So I
Spit it out
guess
already.
I'm going to the graveyard. A
Come
waste of
on, you
infinite
thief.
oregano. Yeah, even that. Go to the graveyard. Haunting the graveyard again? Silencing the phone. I said silencing the phone. Thank you. When you think about it, when you really think about it, it's not you stuck in a time loop. Sure, you can't get away, but at least you see the bars. It's everyone else. They're like puppets on strings, bound to their trivial routines, unable even to recognize it. So you know what I think, you guys? I think that if you were actually in a time loop, like if you were like the other people in a time loop but they didn't know they were in a time loop, I don't think they would necessarily do the exact same thing every time. I don't think people are so determined in their choices, their microscopic choices, that if you looped it, they would always do the exact same thing. I think there's a certain amount of randomness, like a certain amount of factors that could slightly adjust what they do or what they say that would be variable from loop to loop. That's what I think. You were reading a little bit online that apparently they're planning on making an improved ending due to players' feedback and such. Oh, really? Interesting, Nox. Your legs are starting to cramp, but you keep it at bay. There's comfort in knowing the pain can be held off. Even if it slips through, the rain will wash it numb. You start recognizing more than just the shapes of the headstones, some of the names carved into them. You hadn't realized how much you'd absorbed without even trying. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. The rain washes it all away, and for a moment you feel clean. Not on the outside, of course, but somehow whole. Lightning fractures the sky with thunderous applause from the dead, but you remain unfazed. Predictability isn't just a burden. There's comfort in habits, in routine, in life itself. It's cliché, sure, but what are clichés if not truths so common they can't be ignored? I don't know what that means, Aquabrow. You have 2 cows? Is that like every person has 2 wolves inside them? Like every person has 2 cows inside them. The night shatters in a flash. A fiery blossom blooms brilliantly, only to wither just as fast. I did it. I completed our mission for today. I am so good. So very, very good.
Still with me, Mr. Hollow?
New loop, new opportunity. Are you ready to live? Let's summon that will. Oh, let me guess. I get to... give
Mr.
myself a
Harrow,
reason.
can you hear me? Mr. Harrow, please.
What exciting new thing do I get to do
I'll
now?
break you open if I have to.
Oh, cool. I get to go watch the sunset at the river. Well, shit, yeah, let's go. Nothing different here?
Sure. Wow, no.
All right. The phrase, "you have 2 cows," is the setup for a classic series of political and economic jokes or satires that humorously illustrate different systems of government and ideologies. The punchline describes what happens to the owner and the cows under a specific system. Really? I've never heard that. That's pretty cool. Can you give me some examples? Let's drive north. Do 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 do. Driving a car, driving a car. How can Knox Moo be an example? Hmm. They stick out like sore thumbs against the drab canvas, screaming for attention. Apologies, sir, but judging by your ticket, your seat is in the private loge. Here are the regular balcony seats. These here are regular balconies. Please head to the railing overlooking the river. I mean, I do feel like what my character is standing on right now is incredibly symbolic of what's happening in the game. I will proceed down the tracks to where I'm supposed to go. Wait for the show to begin. That 808 bump. The sun begins its majestic descent, closing the day's act with dignity before slipping into its hard-earned sleep. Nothing wrong with re-watching your favorite show. Stay in the loop forever. Frankly, I don't give a damn. What the fuck? Are you being serious right now? What the fuck is this? Or were they joking? Oh no, the thing broke. Wait, were they just trolling me? Because, okay, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. They gave me an achievement to stay in the loop forever, and then they started rolling credits. But it was fake. There's Rugger's call at 8:15. Am I... What the fuck's wrong with me? Am I dead? You're breathing. That's a start. Pain is coursing through your whole body. It's not like the pain of dying, but it hurts like you've been squished by a hydraulic press. Can you move? Oh no! That pain is returning! It burns deep in my belly! I'm dying! Don't be a fool. Yes, you're in pain, but you're not dying. Far from it. See, without even thinking, you moved your arms and legs. You were not able to do that then. You're whole. Yes, your whole body hurts as if you've been beaten by manual laborers for an entire shift, but you're fine. Oh no, work demon beating. Fresh bruises and skin-deep nicks. There doesn't seem to be any permanent damage, but pain pulses through you with every breath. That sunset landslide was worth it, though. Mostly bearable. Get up slowly. As the shock passes away, a realization slowly dawns on you. You were so certain that you had explored every millimeter of Rue Valley reachable to you within the loop. Well, you were wrong. Oh my gosh, I found a new area. A mark of progress. Comes with the logo, too. I found a new area. Bro, I was pissed for a second when those credits were rolling. It looks like a line between healthy plants and those high on sludge. High on sludge. Just sludge. Hashtag just sludge. Oh, it's the tow truck! It's Frank's tow truck! Holy shit. How did I not see this from up there? It's hard to imagine anyone, let alone a child, coming near this water to launch a paper boat. And yet there it is, a small testament to bravery or foolishness, drifting into the unknown. Not alive, but it swims, a reminder that nature can take a joke. Bro, Frank's tow truck. This is the thing that left the time loop. I know, right, Nox? It does seem extremely unlikely. You would recognize this pickup anytime, anywhere, even if it was lined up with a million other trucks. Frank's car. Still, in addition to the obvious fall damage, it's not exactly the way you remember it. The river has deposited so much silt, glistening with oily rainbows, and the winds have blown in so much sand, it's as if the car has been here for a week, at least. So if Frank's phone is not affected by the loop, maybe his car is the same. That would explain the accumulated dirt. Observe it as a whole. Wrecked like a giant child decided to vent their tantrum on it. Check if the rear stoplight is still broken. It is, but so is literally everything else on this vehicle. Doesn't mean jack shit. Move the branch and enter. Branch take. The pickup's cabin is a mixture of wind-blown dirt. Wind-blown dirt? If only somebody was here to tell us about wind-blown dirt. And years of its owner's negligence. The ashtray is chock full, so much so that Frank started killing cigarette butts in cup holders. A whole bunch of sprays, half-used duct tape rolls, and tools litter the place. Things you don't even know the names of, let alone their purpose. Look at the bobblehead on the dashboard. In this dim light, you need to squint your eyes to focus on the figurine. A person wearing one of those Coral Destiny spacesuits. There's a small plaque at the bottom. First Commander Judith Resnick, it says. True love! A commitment with no bounds. See if there's anything in the sun visor. An unexpected photograph falls into your lap. It's Frank and Riley hugging in front of the Rue Valley motel. You barely recognized everything. It's like you peered into an alternative reality. Check under the seat. There's only a crumpled soft package of Desperado Gold cigarettes. What's in the glove compartment? Only one heavy-duty work glove covered in oil and grease. Just one glove? What is this guy, Michael Jackson? But behind that is a purple business card with gold-colored letters etched into it. Madame Lorraine's Infinite Seance, every Sunday from 8 to 9 p.m. only on Bell Radio. Oh, really? And on the other side, Esoteric Dream Analysis and Fate Divination. Call 484-887-1421. Seems like Dr. Fink is not the only one with the dream interpretation superpower. Well, some healthy competition is always welcomed. Maybe Frank persuaded this Madame Lorraine to create the loop. Or he called her to make sense of a dream he had, if he called at all. Maybe it's just random junk. Not random junk. All of a sudden, the sky ambushes you. Streaks of amber and red start to twirl, and you know it's time for the reset. Your hopes of actually finding anything useful are crushed like a brainless bug under a heedless heel. Oh well. But wait, what the hell is that? It's Frank! Frank's corpse, and to think you'd looked everywhere for it only to find it here by pure chance. Well, I obviously didn't look everywhere. That seance should be going on during the time of... Yeah, I should be able to tune into the radio and listen to that. And for it to be snatched away by the loop, first a slap, then a spit in the face. Because how the hell do you plan on getting down here again without risking death? I mean, get a fucking rope? I don't know, like, walk around the terrain to where, however you get, like, you have an infinite time loop to figure it out, and you're like, how would a person possibly get down here? Impossible! Like... Don't be Michael, Mr. Harrow. Don't be Michael. Or am I out of the time loop now? What's going on? Don't you dare start rolling credits again. Beep, 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 or what's happening? I just restarted the time loop, but here, instead of Dr. Fink's office. What? If only ropes were invented in the day and age this game takes place in. I know, right? What the fuck? What the fuck just happened? Some sights are not meant for human eyes, and that was one of them. It was like the whole wide world was just a recording, and it is rewound back to the beginning. That was awesome! Like a hallucinogenic trip, but without any of the nasty side effects. You can try and wrap your mind all you want around this experience, but it will only shatter your brain. Better not think about it too much. One thing is certain. You've unwittingly given yourself a fresh start. I just got an achievement. Something about crossing the Rubicon and no turning back now. Maybe even a chance to get out of this prison. Just when I finally accepted that I'd stay here forever. You didn't have any other choice. Now you do. I have to try. Move the branch and exit the pickup. So because I was in the truck... But see, I still went back to the same time of the time loop. I just didn't go back to the same place. Loop. Loopity loop. No wonder everyone drinks from bottles. No amount of recycling will fix that. Like a line between healthy plants and those high on sludge. Anything else back over this way? No. Okay. Let's see what's going on in my mind map. You are now starting your loops from Frank's pickup truck instead of from Dr. Fink's office in the motel. This means you can now arrive at some locations much earlier than was previously possible. It might be worth visiting them as early as you can. Perhaps there's even a completely new location to them. No shit! I was just thinking of that. You don't have to idiot paint me. To the north that you couldn't have reached in time from the motel. You just need to get into your fancy sports car and investigate. I know. You could have just given me the first hint, and then I would have figured it out, but you had to go the whole way. This loop, you've chosen something else. This was a loop well spent. It won't let me call, Madam Whatever from here. Loop-de-loop. Life finds a way, even on a toxic basis. Also, my damage hasn't gone away. So I'm still a little bit injured, and I've got cognitive snap. In a world without surprises, this one hits you like a wake-up call. +2 sensitive. Yes, the truck acted like a time Faraday cage. I don't know what you're talking about, Aquabrow, which is often the case, to be fair. Bleached beyond white by sun and chemicals. It bleeds components the way an animal bleeds. Metal for meat. Metal for meat. You can see the Kuiper Belt bar from here. In fact, you can walk there. So if I could walk from here to the Kuiper Belt bar, but we were talking about how impossible it would be to get to this location. Fucking... Not much there, but empty desert and K Ranch. Wait, I can walk all the way from here to K Ranch. Oh yeah, K Ranch was up to the north too. That's right. Very specific level of impossible. Listen, I'm starting to feel like some GM shenanigans here. No wonder everyone drinks from bottles. No amount of recycling will fix that. If the water didn't kill it, it surely destroyed its form. You can't say if this is animal or something else. It's animal. I can say that, actually. Alright, well, here's Frank. Here's Frank's branch, and here's this spaceship part, or whatever. The plants remain stand upright, as if defying the obvious. This river isn't just lifeless, it kills life. It tried to survive against the odds. And this is the result, a monument to instinct and the unfortunate fact that plants don't have legs. Yet. Nature supplied the clay, humans did the sculpting. You're no spaceflight expert, but this looks like a piece of a rocket. Whether the launch was a success or not, you can't say. This piece is here, the rest is probably in the atmosphere. Circling the planet in an endless loop, fitting fate for anything launched from here. This doesn't belong here. It belongs in a museum. Okay, Indiana Jones. Alright, let's mess with Frank's body. Once Frank's physical body, now an empty husk. Rot or beaks got the eyes, so the stare turned towards the heavens is vacant. Instead of bloating, his skin has dried up and shriveled, giving Frank a perpetual grin of nicotine-stained teeth. There's no stench of death and decay. Maybe the overwhelming odor of mixed metals and acid coming from the river is the reason for Frank's desiccation. So, this is what the end of the road looks like. Death waits for all. Such is the human condition. So, are you going to just leave him rotting away like this? Oh, we got cheap viewers. Cool. Even if I did, the loop would probably just vomit the corpse straight out. A decent hypothesis, seeing how Frank's body is rotting away, though you can't really be sure exactly what would happen. There are so many reasons against burying Frank, and only one for. But maybe... Oh, somebody just got hit by the NATO defense. Maybe just a short speech, something that would commemorate Frank's life and death. That I can do! You know how this goes. We're gathered here today to... say farewell to this man who journeys through death. Wait, are you speaking about him or yourself? What comes next? You did write several articles about structuring a eulogy, along with examples. Ah, yes. Here lies Frank Anderson. Number 1. Yeah, definitely needed a dramatic option. A man who was led into death by love. At least he died as he lived. Next on the list, the deceased will be remembered for... all the time loop hell he caused. A bold assertion, one for which you have no proof, only a gut hunch. In the end, you might want to add, I hope you're resting in peace, but I doubt it. With his life's desires incomplete, serious doubt. But if there's an afterlife, maybe he's reunited with Judy, and maybe he's much happier now. Or maybe he's in hell. Or maybe I'm in hell. Elias Frank is passing commemorated by you. So I can go to the K Ranch much earlier than before, which would be interesting. I think Malik's about to join. Nice. Taking a walk, taking a walk, taking a walk, and taking a walk. Sort of purgatory-esque state, yeah. Well, I remember thinking that in Disco Elysium, too. See, it's only 8:13, so I'm here way earlier than usual. Which means I'd have way more time, potentially, to talk to, way more time to talk to Alex K, potentially. Hell, there's even time for his cousin to show up and arrest me.
Already told you, Max. Check the whole damn place and he ain't here. Yeah, I looked at the front door too.
Oh, he's talking about his dad. So Alex is not locked in his room during the entire loop after all. Sounds like he's talking with Maxine about Walter. Yeah, it does sound like that.
How the fuck should I know? Not like he's telling us anything even when he is all there. He'll stumble back home as always. Yep, probably not far from here. He's 86 for fuck's sake.
86-year-olds are not capable of traveling far from their home. Everybody knows this. They are bound by spiritual tethers.
Yeah, no, I'm busy with my research. You can, but I won't answer. Ain't just you working around here, you know?
Oh, Alex, I'm so glad I shot him.
Whatever, Max. Gotta go now.
Why am I just standing there? I could have gone up there and, like, while he didn't have a gun, and, you know, jammed him up or whatever. Tried talking to him. Kind of tried to sneak past him into his room while he was talking to her. The ancient handset clacks down, followed by the slam of a door. He's back in his room. Yeah, thanks for that. I know I can arrive at places earlier than possible. Fuck. Alex is not in his room the whole time. What if there's more to Judy's message? If If you get to Alex's room before him, you would be able to listen to the signal again, only earlier. You have to know if there's more of this message. And you don't even have to shoot your way through. You can sneak up to his room while he's wandering around the house. But in the next loop, you ran out of time for that little exhibition in this one. Yeah, I get it. The signal. But can I just go up there and... Because this is way earlier than normal. How fucking long is this song, bro? Start knocking before the next song begins. You hear footsteps.
Pops, what's the password for today?
Just open up.
Hands up! Who the fuck are you? What are you doing in my house? Who sent you?
Ask him about the equipment again. Okay, but do it differently this time. What a novel concept. I could have done this before. Whatever. You be pursuer, Bothwood's Fire Department. I need to check your equipment for fire hazard risk.
So, you're a fireman?
Firemen extinguish fires. I'm here to prevent them from ever starting.
Oh, yeah? And what's that got to do with my equipment?
I do house rounds to ensure the equipment is set up properly to avoid fire hazards. Knox says, yeah, 85-year-old could be off to the races, but after that got an 86 the idea.
Is this a regular inspection or a special one?
He seems to know what he's talking about, so just play along. It may yield results. Special, with a capital S. He laughs nervously. You're not sure what it means. It is I, King of the Fire Safety Council.
How about you show me some ID?
I left my documents in the car.
How quaint. You're not getting anywhere near my equipment.
This is getting you nowhere, and it's starting to become annoying. Getting all the way here just for him to humiliate you again and again. The alternative doesn't sound so bad, does it?
Now, start fucking walking. Hey, cuz. Cuz. Yeah, it's Alex. Yeah. Listen. Listen. No, not like last time. There's a motherfucker here, and I've 20 minutes. All right. Yeah, of course.
Like,
I have coffee.
20 minutes, there's time for that to happen before the loop ends. Can I just...
Shut the fuck up, pal. No, I'm not talking to you, cuz. The intruder's getting feisty. Now we wait.
Why do I have to wait
I don't
for
wanna
the
hear
end
a
of the
word
loop?
out of you.
I want to wait for his cousin to get here. I want to see what happens. Lame. You're here? Again? I thought I would reset here only if I'm in the car when the loop ends. But it makes perfect sense when you think about it. No, it doesn't. What do you mean it makes perfect sense? The loop doesn't reset. It rewinds. You saw it with your own eyes. So that means I will never reset at Dr. Fink's office again? Got your wish, didn't you? Move the branch and get out of the car. It rewinds. Okay, K Ranch, let's go immediately. Taking a walk, taking a walk, taking a walk, yeah, I'm taking a walk. I am taking and it's a walk, that's why we call it taking a walk. Alright, it's 8:10. I've got all the time in the world. If I was Robert Heinlein, I would even have time enough for love. Oh, he's in this room now. He seems to be occupied with something at the window. Try to figure out what he's doing. He's testing whether the bars are still secure. Most likely trying to figure out whether Walter used the window to go AWOL. As you watch him move around, you catch a glimpse of something. A gun tucked into his waistband. The gun. I'm breathless. Just thinking about it makes me want to cry. Scream even. Steady now. Don't make a sound, or crying and screaming may become necessary. Right now, waiting is your only option. Or sneaking. Sneaking's an option, what? Yeah, sneaking. Enter the study as soon as he leaves. Sneaking. He's here, but he hasn't seen you yet. Hide in the bathroom and spy on him from there. You slip out of his line of sight at the last possible second, leaving the door cracked just a sliver to keep tabs on his every move. But very soon he moves into a blind corner you can't see, out of sight but not out of earshot. Fine, I'll trust my mouse keen ears. He's out there, no doubt, busy with whatever people out of sight do. He's prowling somewhere close. All that's left is to wait. Eyes sharp, breath quiet, and seize the first opportunity to slip past him. I'm a scampering rascal on a caper right now. But until that opening appears, you're stuck with dead minutes to bleed. Time to kill. Count each drip from the faucet. Footsteps fade away. He's probably in the kitchen now. As you step on a stair, you hear a very loud creak.
Pops?
He heard you. Move anywhere now. Press yourself against the column. Ram the pillar.
Quit messing around. You there?
Your cover is tiny. So tiny that your best move is to curl up as tightly as you can. Press your arms against your sides. You've turned into a needle.
Pop, stop fooling around and show yourself. This house is falling apart. Everything creaking to high heaven.
The sound of his voice tells you he's back in the kitchen. This is your chance. Get into his room now. Sprint to Alex's room. Skip that one step.
Stop! Stop right there!
You burst into the room and slam the door. The dust rises around you, resembling fog from a horror movie. Lock the door. Now let's check if you can catch some signal at this time of the loop. Don't linger, every moment counts. Every moment counts. Alright, no time to lose. Run, Freakmaster. The program boots up with a flicker of terminal code, then shows the list of saved frequencies as you expected. Click on CD comms. Scampering rascal on a caper. Cheese it, the cops.
Guiding light, mission log, day 52. Happy to report I'm still alive, though honestly, my steady diet of protein curry, pea stew, and oat and berry paste has seriously made me contemplate taking my own life.
Oat and berry paste sounds good. I do love me a good paste.
Water recycling and oxygen regeneration systems are working within parameters, though I have to fiddle with them every now and again, and this still leaves me with free time, and a lot of free time.
My ass is all cramped up. Face around a bit. Oh, I'm Frank again.
Left unoccupied, want it or not, my mind wanders back to Earth, and this is a dangerous journey. I mean, just one treacherous step away from plunging me back into the pit of despair, and I can't let that happen.
So here I am, leaning on the hood of my pickup truck. I have a mission to rescue Judy, and a mission to not fix Anita's car ever.
No. The pit is not a good place. You were trapped there almost forever. Until I got you out.
It's a paradox. I can't think of home, but I need to think about ways of getting home, so to stop myself from wandering, I focus on new mission parameters. I think, plan, then I flip the mental table and I do it all over again.
Hashtag flip the mental table.
Frank?
Fucking hell. You're not only interrupted, you're interrupted by Riley.
What's fucking next? Will Ben and Fink jump out of the pickup's trunk and scream, "This is an intervention"?
Frank?
It's not a matter of selecting the method. I mean, there's only one anyhow, and I have to take it. The slingshot maneuver. It's a matter of resources, or lack thereof.
What are you... Oh, shit.
Huh, she finally gets it. Now let's focus on what's important.
Here's the thing. Guiding Light was 91% done with the Transmars injection protocol when the fuel injection system malfunctioned. This put the ship into an almost stable orbit with Mars. Almost.
So, see, it wasn't her fault. It was the company's fault because the fuel injection system malfunctioned, which means shoddy workmanship. They probably cut some kind of corners to save costs. What I'm guessing.
Almost stable is good enough. Worked for us, buddy boy.
When I ejected the lander, it assumed the same trajectory as the rest of the ship, but it was further degraded by the explosions. As it stands right now, I'm in an anomalous Earth-Mars orbit, doomed to perpetual circling, never to reach either planet. A loop, if you will.
A loop, you say? Really? How apropos. I'm gonna squeeze the receiver harder so it doesn't fall from your shaky hands.
Here's the other thing. Because I'm sometimes forced to use my fuel for upkeep of the various systems I've built in this tin can, my reserves are at 71%. This is enough for a few controlled burns, yes, but that's it. Especially considering I'll have to save at least 12% of that fuel in order to survive the trip back from Mars to Earth.
She should have had more fuel by our calculations, right? Right. Something's off here.
Something's off.
These are the 2 key points, the cruxes of my issue. So here's the proposed solution. I've been going over these calculations I don't know how many times. I need to perform 2 burns and to be extremely careful about fuel efficiency.
Frank, we need to talk now.
Can you not tell that I'm listening to a transmission?
The first one needs to correct my trajectory, get me in a stable orbit of Mars. The second will be tricky, much more so, as I need to escape Mars orbit, which will require a lot of fuel, maybe all of the fuel.
Fuck's sake, Riley! Can't you hear it's Judy?
That did it. She bit her lips hard, but doesn't open them. Bravo.
Now, the first maneuver will affect the other. If I fuck up the first and get too close, I might not have enough fuel to get out of the planet's gravity well. Or if I don't course correct properly, I'll just shoot past the planet and get into an even worse trajectory.
Ah, that's the worst.
Still, the results of the model I've built are conclusive enough that I'm willing to take the risks. Now I just have to stop doubting myself and pentacle check every single number. Again.
Check that shit 5 times, yo. Santa Claus making a list, checking it twice, rookie numbers.
I'll record again later. Have to conserve power as much as possible.
Frank, please.
What the fuck, Riley? It's fucking dark out, and you're wearing sunglasses still. Which one of us has a problem here?
Alright. Guiding light mission log day 54. Can't sleep, so I've decided to crunch some numbers. Again, I'm sick and tired of talking to the walls, so what the hell? Sunshine's plentiful, let's waste some kilowatts and record this thing.
Some kilowatts. Y'all got any of them kilowatts?
At least I'll have a reference point for later to recheck the math if I need to. Fuck, if only the lander's main computer wasn't so limited in its functions, or if I was a better programmer, I could run some real simulations, but this will have to do.
Kilowatts? 1,000 watts. Alright. Let's see what she figures out. She seems pretty smart.
Listen, I know about Judy's message.
Ignore her feeble attempt to ruin your life. I don't believe you. Stop ruining the most important moment of my life.
She'll start crunching numbers now, saying exactly how much fuel she has left. Just listen.
So, let's start with the basics. Right now, my fuel reserves are at 71%. I'll need the bare minimum of 12% to survive the Mars-Earth trip, so this means the total fuel available is 59%. So far, so good.
Seems like enough. Based on my early calculations.
She knew. She fucking knew. All this time.
Reckless. Grab Riley's shoulders and shake her. How do you know about Judy's message?
Let me go, you jerk! I never said a word for exactly this reason. I heard the whole message when Judy's lander reached near-Earth orbit. Like it did again. Just look at yourself. Imagine how you would have been if you'd known the entire time. Fucking hell, Frank. Even now you think she's alive. When you know that she couldn't be.
Hurt her. Rip out her tongue, pluck out her eyes, bite off her ear. Hurt her, hurt her, hurt her!
Frank's a crazy motherfucker. I rue the day you ever return to the valley. That's why it's called Rue Valley, folks. Talk about. This is a Wendy's. Yeah, that money Apex paid us for Mom's life, I should have fucking burned it instead of spending it on your studies.
Newsflash, asshole. Then you never even would have met Judy to begin with.
Oh shit, she got me there.
She struggles. She hackles her hair, teeth bared. But she's in pain. More. More!
Why is Frank losing his shit on his sister? Jesus, okay. If Mom didn't get pregnant with you, my family would have left this shithole, and both Mom and Dad would still be alive.
No, that's not true. They never wanted to leave. They were happy here. You're just making shit up now, Frank.
Hashtag making shit up.
Let her have it. Let her have all of the pain you have suffered.
You know that I dream. Every day I dream that you went on that fucking mission instead of my Judy.
What happened to you? You're not Frank anymore.
I'm just being frank with you.
No. You're like some folktale demon of anger and grief.
Why are you getting so many ads? That doesn't even make sense. How many ads are you getting, Knox?
That's it. That's it. Your toxic barrage has brought her down on the verge of tears, on the brink of crumbling, fucking down.
What is this insane ass shit we're going through right now?
Now go for the jugular. Say that thing again. The same one you said, and you haven't spoken for 2 years.
Coral Destiny gave you that job only to have their token local astronaut. You didn't deserve it. You didn't earn it. You were never good enough.
Oh, the sweet, succulent taste of revenge. When you take your hurt and spread it around like an emotional disease.
No, why is Frank such a cunt?
You really think that? I wondered, back then, if it was just a slip of the tongue, but no. You do. You really think that?
Oh, for trans-earth injection... Fucking napkin math. Okay, initial
They
mass
have
after the
napkins
first
on the
burn will be
space.
around 4,270 kilograms. On a delta V of approximately 2,050 meters per second, I'll need about 1,400 kilograms of fuel, I want to say, and the burn will last about a minute and a half. Fuck, that's almost 5 times the MOI burn time. After the burn, my mass will be around 2,870 kilograms, of which only 370 kilograms will be fuel reserves, or 12%.
It's amazing that they actually have napkins on the spaceship. I bet they have the Coral Destiny logo on them.
Shit. Riley made us miss a part of Judy's message. Maybe the most important part.
Now shut the fuck up, Riley, and let me listen to Judy.
That's a thin, terrifying margin for error. Okay, if I execute both burns with maximum efficiency and no additional adjustments, I'll have enough fuel to get home. Barely enough, but enough. I don't want to think about what happens if I overburn. Okay. I can do this.
You can do this, Judy.
Guiding light, mission log, day 74. The question has been killing me for the last week or so. I can't stop thinking about it, and yet I can't find an answer. It might sound like one of those fairy tale riddles that are designed to push you over the edge, so what's a doer to do when she's got nothing to do?
Oh, it's a tough one.
No, there's always something, my love. Something? Another simulation to run? Another calculation to check and recheck?
Yeah, fucking octuple check those motherfuckers.
The only answer I got is nothing. Absolutely nothing, and that is driving me insane.
Fucking technology! Smack the receiver on the pickup for good measure.
Be grateful you're holding Alex's best piece of equipment. Otherwise, Judy's signal might have been jammed by this storm noise.
Since I jury-rigged most of the additional life support systems, they need small repairs every now and then. But besides that, and scrubbing the filters, which is super time-consuming because I have so little water and power to spare, there's little else to occupy my free time.
You could write your memoirs.
I've even tried cooking in an improv kitchen, combining different food pouches, but somehow the meals taste even worse. So, yeah, I gave up on that.
Yeah, don't cross the pouches.
That leaves me with the calculations for the burns and my paper simulation, and that's a no-go. Every time I check the numbers now, a worm of doubt starts gnawing in my mind, and I can't have that. I have to trust the plan, trust the science behind it.
What is wrong with this thing? Glare at the receiver.
Must be the battery, buddy boyo.
For fuck's sake. Who knew that spaceflight would entail so much free time? Ugh, I swear. If I knew I would be stuck in a lander for months, I would have brought my Zenith Mini on that damn EVA and just drowned myself in gaming. Fuck conserving power.
Good call.
No. We need to conserve power. Conserve!
All of this leaves me with only one option. To think of home. Of the people I left behind that probably think I'm dead. But If I even start to unravel that coil, my heart clenches and I feel the weight of all this endless void on my chest, so I can't go down that rabbit hole. Not now, not ever.
Frank.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Riley.
Sir Frank-a-lot.
You don't get to call me that. Not anymore.
There's only the now, and there's only the version of future in which I return home. I've decided to record the answer to my own riddle, to sear it into my mind. The doer needs to become the waiter. No other solution. Let's not waste any more power now.
So you need to bring me coffee. Yes, I'll take some cream as well.
Guiding light, mission log, day 162. Mars orbit insertion successfully performed 2 days ago. Fuel burn was optimal at 12%. This will be a different beast, though I should really conserve power. I've decided to record this moment for posterity.
Half and half.
We'll have 12 children. All of them will know these messages, your moments of victory, by heart.
Yeah, I'm sure she's really gonna want to have 12 fucking children when she comes back.
Fast approaching the planet. Velocity 7.34 kilometers per second. That's not the only reason. I need to stay focused now, and talking to these metal walls just doesn't do it for me anymore.
You shit-stained everything, Riley! Everything! Drive to the motel for a spare battery.
It's faulty Riley's fault.
This guy's really unreasonable with his sister.
To the best of my knowledge, the course correction maneuver I executed 2 weeks ago was a success. Though it did burn more fuel than I hoped, telemetry suggests I'm still on a viable course for a slingshot. All my trajectory readings are on point.
How come nobody in this game knows how to fucking drive?
Frank, wait! You'll get yourself killed!
He will get himself killed.
And now, for the real deal. Trajectory check, locked. Expected periapsis, 120 kilometers. Delta V budget, 20 seconds. Computer, start countdown.
That's a good periapsis.
Fuel check at 65%. Attitude control system, aligned at 0, all 3 axes. Gyroscope stabilizers, active. No unexpected drift. Pitch and yaw meters, stable.
Frank, stop, for fuck's sake! You're too disturbed to drive.
Too disturbed to drive, Frank.
Alright, thrusters engaged. You better work, motherfucker. Engine temp approximately 210 degrees, within parameters. Delta V readout 7.40, 7.48. Good.
I'm having a hard time understanding how Judy and Frank were even a couple. She's like hyper competent and like rational, and he's like a fucking batshit maniac. Has a lot of parry aptitude. That's true, Knox. That is true.
Fuel rapidly falling. 48%, 46%. Shit. Delta V readout 7.5, 7.53. Rechecking orbital trajectory display. I'm not gonna fucking make it.
Gonna get me some more Delta V!
Fuel recheck 40%, falling fast. Shit. I'm getting too close to Mars, and I don't have enough fuel to get out of the planet's gravity well. Aborting burn!
Don't abort the burn.
Stop, you stubborn fucking Anderson! Stop, Frank!
Fuck!
Fuck you, Riley! Fuck you! Give her the finger.
Maybe I should just open that airlock and be done with all of this.
Don't just open the airlock.
What the? You piece of shit!
Mission day, I think it's 181. Yeah? Yeah. I've been mostly sleeping for the past couple of weeks. There are some bottles of zinc coating in the medicine box, and to be honest, even the dreamless void inside me is better than the real void outside.
Fucking finally! Continue listening to Judy in peace.
You know, habit is a fucked up thing. Even though I wanted to shrivel up and die, I still ate that horrible chickpea stew. Still pissed in bags, still recycled every last drop of it. Still scrubbed filters like I'll live in this tin can for 1,000 years.
Yes, yes! Eat, drink! You need to stay strong until I save you!
I couldn't get myself to record anything earlier. Didn't know what would even be the point. I let my pride rule me by recording the burn, and I'll have proof of my success, you know? A statement of my genius. Judith Resnick, the brilliant problem solver. What I have instead is just a reminder of what a fool I was. Am.
You know, this drive back to the motel is taking a weirdly long time, considering that he's hauling ass.
Always so hard on yourself. You have to stop whipping yourself, love.
By now, this is all just ramblings of a broken down woman, and nobody in Coral Destiny's Star Command is interested in that, right? So, why am I recording this? Because I have to stop being selfish. I was so laser focused on getting out of this shit loop that I haven't really been thinking about what I left behind. Who I left behind. I didn't dare to think, and right now, I have to. Though it still breaks my heart.
A dramatically appropriate amount of time, right, Knox?
Frank, I've never met anybody who had more resolve than you. Life threw shit after shit at you, and you just kept shrugging it off and going on. That's why I fell in love with you. The unbreakable man. I'm sure there are scars, but as you said, they're just a testament of the shit we've been through.
I love you too, Judy! Screaming into the night, very dramatic.
Thinking of you and how you would approach this made me get up. Made me clean myself after 2 weeks. Made me put up that flipped mental table and start planning again.
Mm-hmm.
You were also our guiding light in our darkest of nights.
Yes, the fuel is insufficient. Yes, my trajectory is shit. Yes, my vector of approach is abysmal. But there must be a way out of this shit. Must be. And I'm gonna stop this train wreck of thoughts now. Judy out.
I'm coming, my love! I'm coming! Jesus, is he finally going to arrive at the motel? Oh, no. As Judy's voice is scrambled in the signal's interference, so is the vision. You find yourself back in Alex K's room. The storm is probably the cause of the interference. No way to know, it's just static now, but you do know it will come back again. To a part you heard before and saw Frank dying. So this is a recording, and it has been broadcasted before. When Judy's lander was close to Earth. Now it's close again, that's why you can catch the signal. Oh, so her lander is up there just orbiting the Earth? In a derelict state? They didn't even, like, bother to try to get it back or something? I mean, is Judy just, like, dead in there? So Judy can't be alive? She can't. With the lack of resources she mentions, not for that long. And Riley heard the message before. Yes, and most likely without interference. She hid it from Frank. I need to get my hands on the whole message. Why did she hide it, though? Well, I guess considering we saw how fucking Frank was reacting, he went absolutely fucking berserk. So I guess that's why she was hiding it from him. And how do you intend to do that now that Riley is out of your reach? I don't know. I mean, can't I get Riley's phone number from, like, Anita? And just call her and say, come meet me at the Kuiper Belt or something? I mean, like, I feel like there's gotta be a way. I don't know. Well, one thing is for sure, you're not getting out of this room until 8:47 p.m. Yeah, wait till the end of the loop. I feel like with these last 14 minutes, I should be gathering more information from this stuff, but I guess we're not doing that. Whoosh, yeah. Still with me, Mr. Harrow? Not funny. You don't get to be Dr. Fink, narrator. Fuck you. I still got bruises and nicks. Oh, actually, I don't need to get Riley's number from anyone. I have Frank's fucking phone. Riley's number is in there. So even if I can't physically get to her within the loop time, I can definitely call her. She has already heard Judy's message before. She admitted it to Frank the day at the gas station. Riley's already heard Judy's message, but how? It may be a good idea to ask around about her and her time spent working at Coral Destiny. Great, you sneaked your way through without any collateral damage and got another flashback from Frank's perspective. Riley said she knows about the message. That means the message is not in real time. Too bad she's out of your reach now. I don't think she is, but whatever. Lack of imagination. Impossible. Like, this phone doesn't make phone calls? Okay. Well. I guess I should go to the Kuiper Belt, because not much else to do at the K Ranch that I can think of. Alex is a completely unreasonable person to try to talk to. Would have been impossible to get to this spot on foot. But I can just casually walk to the Kuiper Belt, so I guess. I feel like this game far too often puts something into the realm of, well, this wouldn't possibly work, or you couldn't possibly do this. And then it's like totally not true. Is she even on the phone? You don't want to get bitch slapped again. I want to know what Jason Burns has to do with all this. Because, you know, again, we got a Chekhov's Jason Burns situation here. He's got to have some relevancy. Some kind of abstract art, or just an explosion of paint someone called expression. Fucking artists. Kind of door you only pass through when you've got business below the belt. Below the belt, I see what it did there. The huddled balls cling together, patient as prey before yawning black holes. Right. Machine that still remembers what joy used to sound like. Frozen mid-launch in the space-themed haze. It hangs low, but just out of reach. Spirits hover on the transparent shelf like celestial bodies, ready to warp gravity with a single pour. Alright, let's see if we can talk to Travis.
Hey, welcome to Kuiper Belt. I'm Travis, and you look like you could really use a drink.
Yeah, but according to this, it's impossible for me to get to the graveyard. What can you tell me about Dr. Fink? Casts a glance at you from the rim of the already spotless cup he's still cleaning.
Not much. Anita was, probably still is, angry at Ben for giving him a better price for a long-term stay. That's the extent of it, really. Well, there's a bit more. Some of Fink's regulars come to the bar every now and again, after their sessions. They've got nothing but praise for the man and his methods. So I thought about starting counseling with him. Don't get me wrong, my current therapist is amazing, but I prefer to have sessions in person.
Didn't work out, though. He doesn't take new clients unless they're assigned through the Ministry of Public Happiness referral system. So I just stick with my therapist. So you have a positive opinion of therapy?
Of course. There's that old adage, healthy mind and a healthy body. You can't have one without the other.
I mean, I think you kind of can, but... if his body is any indication, his mind is bursting with health. So much health.
Don't want to sound arrogant or boast, just giving you an example from my personal life. Disclaimer done. I know it's hard to believe it when you see me today, but I was a slob, both in mind and in body. There were days when I couldn't get out of bed.
Right.
Didn't see the point.
Right.
There were days when I drowned myself with food,
Yep.
just to feel that shred of the cheapest possible happiness from the dopamine kick.
Seems legit.
I'm here, and not in a psych ward and or diabetes ward, because of therapy. Only because of therapy.
Lying in bed all day long sounds awesome.
If that sounds good to you, seek help. Today.
Thanks.
No prob. Care for a drink, perhaps?
What that would care for is, do you know Riley Anderson?
Anderson.
He pauses for a second, brow creasing, lips shifting like he's powering through a deadlift. You know her. There's only like 6 fucking people in this whole reality. You know her.
Ah, Riley. She's cool, super nice, and gives off that easygoing vibe. Oh, and a great tipper.
Anything else?
Listen, bud. I know she's a local girl, but not much more than that. But you don't need a setup guy. Just muster up the courage when you see her and say something nice. You might be surprised by the result.
Huh? No, I was just wondering what she does for a living, that's all.
Sure. Last I heard, she's with Coral Destiny. Not sure what her role is, but I'm pretty certain she's the only local on their A-team.
Hey, what's up, Dennis? How you doing? Welcome. Coral Destiny, what does she do there?
Never asked. I know she's with their space program, but whether she's aiming to be an astronaut or something else, no idea.
Alas, the guy is truly a professional, so you're probably not going to get much more out of him. Do I not have any little kajiggity things to click on? I don't. Okay. Go up to roof. Here I am on roof. Rust-kissed from long days in the elements, it does its best to hold firm. Rows of weather-beaten planks stand ready, eagerly awaiting for the day the crowd's backsides will return. Right. How do I get here to Kuiper Belt? It rests silently, carrying a quiet pride, too slick and polished to fade into the golden hour. The name blends with the rocky terrain. The sign, however, refuses to. Is that sign trying to show off? Looks like it. I want to be able to have a longer conversation with Anita, but if as soon as I show up here, she's already on the phone. And now if I wait... What do you mean it's not finding a signal? They have fucking Wi-Fi here. Are you high? Oh, the Wi-Fi doesn't work outside? Cut the games. Kuiper Belt. Seems like the internet works. I've seen all this before. How's the game going? Pretty good. I'm pretty far in it now. Some interesting things have happened for sure. The machine is yours to control, to dominate, and you feel ready for the final challenge, Space Shuttle. The coin clinks sharply as you insert it. A confirmation tone follows. Once selected, the shuttle scenario greets you with a full list of commands and a cinematic. Watch the cinematic. Set to stirring music, the 3-minute video walks you through the history of flight, from cloth wings and flailing limbs to trans-atmospheric shuttles and orbital probes. It ends on the face of the woman whose voice narrated the whole thing. At Coral Destiny, we're ready to leap from the shoulders of giants and go farther than anyone ever dreamed. Join us. Let's turn dreams into destiny. Propaganda! It's everywhere! You were working all day? Oh, on a Saturday, huh? That sucks. You have to work tomorrow? It's a corporation. What did you expect? That they'd skip the perfect moment to sell you a future with their name on it? Let's look at the command list. This one's serious. Primary descent systems, flight stabilization protocols, emergency overrides. The whole thing reads like an operator's manual. You've gotten the hang of this by now, but still, it's a lot. Begin descent. The countdown initiates. Initiates, I said. You're off tomorrow till Wednesday. Awesome. 3 days off in a row. Bet you're gonna do some fun stuff. The screen shift. Blackness, depthless and infinite, studded with static stars. Below, Earth, a pale blue marble cradled in the dark. It's just CGI, rendered lighting and programmed perspective, but still, it gets to you. It does look spectacular. Yet, it frames everything. Your victories, regrets, hopes, dreams, your entire life. Suddenly it seems small, manageable even. You start the descent. The screen slowly bleeds into red and the turbulence begins. You are re-entering Earth and the machine is not quiet about it. Red alert. External temperature readings are spiking. The hull groans under mounting stress. Too much, too fast. You're cooking on re-entry. Ignore it and burn through it. There's bravery in this, or madness. Sometimes they're the same altitude. The shuttle stabilizes and your descent continues. Slow, tense. But then the screen begins to flicker, glitches and black frames and all. You can't tell if the arcade's falling apart or if the simulation is simulating loss of visual navigation. Continue flying blind. Other pilots did it. Military grade, test flight level nerves. Why not you? A calm voice cuts in. Runway now in sight. Begin landing procedure. You can't see it, but the voice sounds so sure. Then suddenly, the shuttle begins to rotate, spiraling fast out of your control. The gyroscope's gone rogue. Reckless. Push both joysticks in opposite directions and override the safety protocols. The override kicks in. A violent jolt follows. You're nearly upside down, but the spin stops. A sharp explosion rattles the speakers. The screen bleeds red. You failed. That landing was too risky, too fast, too raw, and now you've earned yourself a big red failure and a penalty to your score. Good to know. And yet, you still want to try again, don't you? 21st place. Could be better, but still you've made your mark. Enter my name into the high score. Win. There it is, your legacy reduced to 3 blinking glyphs. Continue playing. Still can't talk to Jason the Dumper. She stares into the distance as the wind draws wavy shapes with her veil. That's it? See, here's... What? This is an example of like the game not letting you do something you were able to do before that would lead to a better outcome. So like, I could just play the song again, right? Like, I could just literally play the song again. But it doesn't let you. Well, there wasn't much benefit to coming here. Don't need to charge Frank's phone. Whatever, just end it. Now we've got the sequel. Board game or video game? What board game you thinking about playing? Kill some time with the book. Till the loop ends. Just start wherever, the mind will fill in the gaps. Best thing to do. Horrified Dungeons and Dragons board game? Huh. It was $30. I saw a video about that. It didn't look like something I would really want to get. But have you played it? Is it fun? Let's go. Move the branch, leave the car. Just got it, just opening the box. Oh, did you just get it today? I guess I could try, going to the Kuiper and then immediately walking south. Or driving the stolen car. Oh, I know where I could go. I could drive the sports car north much earlier now and get to like where that mine was or whatever. But I'm gonna try going south first, just to see what I can do. He's already on the phone, right? Yeah. Okay. Drive south. Oh, go to the motel. Let's try that. But now my car isn't there, so once I get to the barricade, I just have to walk. So I don't know if I can get there in time. Okay, I get to the motel literally 1 minute before the end of the loop. Of course, Riley's no longer here because she's gone on to the graveyard by now. The word vacancy reminds you of the emptiness inside you, the void that's been sitting there for a while now. How does it feel now? Has it grown bigger, or is it finally starting to shrink? It grew larger. That's worrisome. Like the word vacancy flickered into void for just a second. Maybe it's worth thinking about, exploring a little deeper. Then again, it's just a sign. An ugly one at that. Not everything has to be about you. Yeah. There's my car. There's not much I can actually do here. I could try to talk to Robin really fast.
Are you ready to check in now, Mr. Harrow?
No, there's no point to this. There's no point to this. It's not a big board game, but it piqued your interest. Simple gameplay. Okay. Man, you have a lot of games now. You have so many. Okay, I'm just gonna try one more thing, which is probably a waste of time, but... Takes 7 minutes to get here. Over 100 board games? What the fuck? That's a lot. Takes till 8:08 to get here. So it only takes 8:10 to get to here. But at this point, unfortunately, I don't have a car. So getting from here to the motel.
Hello, sir. Am I speaking? My name is Percy. But of course, Mr. Harrow, I'm here to answer any questions you might have. At your service, as they say.
What can you tell me about Dr. Fink? An interesting question, Mr. Harrow. First, though, I need to know your relationship to this person. You know, so we can avoid any conflict of interest. I thought you already knew every detail of my case.
Mr. Harrow, the agency has insight into publicly available documents only, and the name of your therapist is not included in them, for your own protection. But when we take over your case and sign the necessary contracts, we will be able to request access to all court documents. Until then, please provide me with the name of your therapist so we can start building a case. Today. Now.
He is my therapist. Very well, you said Dr. Kink? What's his first name? It's Fink, Dr. Gideon Fink. Across a crackling phone line, struggling to hold a connection, you hear the frantic clicks and clacks of furious typing.
He is not in our database, meaning none of our clients have been assigned to this Dr. Fink.
Nor have we cooperated with him in any capacity. That makes everything so much easier. Are you thinking of filing a complaint against him or his practice? With valid grounds, that could greatly strengthen your case. What counts as valid grounds? It can be a lot of things. The list is too long for a phone call, believe me. Still, if you're raising concerns, something must feel off. That being said, do you suspect he's unfit for the task? Wasting your time, leaving you stuck wherever that may be? Absolutely, he's keeping me here for no reason. Mr. Harrow, that sounds marvelous. For the case, I mean, not for you. That could boost our work immensely. From what I'm hearing, you have enough on your plate. Please, let our paralegal services help you and we'll handle the heavy lifting. Including dealing with this Dr. Link. How can you help me if you can't remember his name? I'm terribly sorry. I got carried away with the thought of my company helping you deal with this individual. So can you tell me anything about them or not? Mr. Harrow, since you're so straightforward, I'll be just as direct. I don't actually know anything about Dr. Fink. That being said, let me do some research on him and I'll be able to give you more information next time we speak. You're under no obligation to hire us. Consider this a gift of goodwill, an assurance that someone is working on your behalf. This conversation hasn't been very helpful. I agree, Mr. Harrow. Unfortunately. As soon as this conversation is over, I will start digging, and when I find something, not if, when, I will give you a call. That mysterious doctor practically reeks of litigation. We will uncover the truth behind Dr. Pink in no time. The ka-ching of money is back in his tone. Just give up on correcting him. Until such time, Mr. Harrow. Jeez, whatever the fuck that is. Alright, now how long does it actually take us to get back to the motel? Beep, 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 beep. Long time. Beep, beep, beep. So long. Beep, 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 beep. Why so long? Do I have to walk in this incredibly slow manner? So I just get back here at 8:46. So there's not time to do anything here, really. Like I couldn't drive from here to the max gas before the end of the loop. Alright, well, the one obvious thing to do now that I've tried all the things that I didn't think would be helpful, the one obvious thing to do is to walk to the Kuiper Belt and then get in the sports car and drive north. Trying to figure out what to eat for dinner. That